Do you feel, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel money makes you happy?
I feel like it can make you happy. Okay, all right, you've asked me this before. Guys, being broke and happy is all good and dandy, but at least can we try to be rich and miserable?
Okay, hold on. Let me play this video because they asked this woman. I'm assuming she's successful, which is why she's talking about it like
There's
that.
one truth about life that you wish more people understood.
Money does really make you happy. People want to say, oh, money doesn't buy happiness or it doesn't do this, do that. Yes, it does. In fact, it solves a lot of problems. It answers a lot of things. It's the way you handle money. People who help people that have a lot of money are happy. A lot of people want to stereotype and say things about money. No, who wants to be poor? Have you heard anybody say, I wish I was poor?
So if you could go back in time and give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would you tell her?
I would have invested more. Listen to older people, especially if they're wealthy. Invest your money when you're young.
Okay. All right. Now, hold on now. Let's listen to her bullshit, right?
No, that's not bullshit. That was full facts.
Okay. See.
That was full facts.
I would have agreed with her a while back. But now I've had the privilege of meeting some wealthy people and seeing their lives, right?
Yeah.
Homeboy, it don't work like that. Because, okay, I grew up with dudes who are my friends.
Yes.
Like, no matter what, we're friends, right? Because I grew up poor, you know what I mean? Like, I had shit, they ain't had shit. It's not like being your friend gives me anything, so that's a genuine fucking friendship, right? Rich people don't necessarily have that.
They do not.
Because everyone around them fucking wants something.
I think there's a difference though.
What's the difference?
I think when you're born into money, you are very different than when you make your money. Like you have a respect for what, it's how you spend, you respect the time put in to build that money. When you're born into it, I think you just think it should be there.
Okay, but even still, okay, let's just suppose you were born into money, right?
I wish.
Your dad owned fucking Kodak camera or some shit like that, right?
I wish.
You remember the technology changed, so Kodak is no fucking more, right?
Okay, but you still...
I'm just saying. But anyway, your family loses their money.
Yeah.
Dude, you're in that circle no more.
Well, I mean...
You can't do the shit anymore.
No, you can't. But then you're gonna find out real quick who really likes you and who doesn't.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but now you're the broke friend.
Broke bitches unite.
Dude, I'm just telling you, like, it's different. Like, their worlds are fucking different.
I agree with that.
You know,
I'm not gonna disagree with this.
So like, when you're rich, your friends aren't really your friends. Your friends are more connections in many instances.
I don't want to say that for every rich person.
No, it's not for everybody. A lot though. A lot. Like, I guarantee you, the typical rich guy, if he went very rich dude, if he went broke today, like flat fucking broke, 90-something% of his friends are fucking gone.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
it'd be like that sometimes. Where the Benjis at?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But this money ain't necessarily happiness. This money is a complication. That's why Diddy sang the song "More Money, More Problems." Okay?
No,
Diddy knew what he was talking about.
No, he also had freak offs happening undercover, so he knew what he was talking about because he needed money to shut everyone up.
I'm just telling you, more money, more problems. If he was a broke dude, he wouldn't have been having a freak off.
You know what? Somebody give me more money, I'll tell you if I have more problems.
I'm just saying. Okay, look here. If you get rich, you can pay. You got the best health care. Okay, because you're paying for that. You know what I mean?
Saying.
You got the nice house. You got this. You got that. You got this. But dude, I'm just telling you, your friends now change.
You gotta make your friends when you're broke. That's why. You gotta start broke, make your friends, and then get wealthy.
Okay, but if we're talking about being born rich as well.
Well, if you're born rich, then you're just fucked. Hopefully, you never lose that family money, because no way you have.
And even with getting rich, are all your friends still your friends? Because some of them be like, man, you get rich and you switch.
Sometimes people do, though. You know that.
I know that. But I'm just saying, like, dude, I've seen some rich people. And I can tell you right now.
All I'm saying is if you're
some
rich,
of their lives are royally fucked because they have absolutely no one because it's such a complicated fucking thing.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, I know it's sad.
And that kind of says more about you than having money. It says you're kind of a shitty person if you can't tell who's a genuine connection and who wants you for your money.
No, but that wouldn't make you a shitty person. You might be a good person by judging everyone on face value.
If you're choosing to sticker with shitty other rich people,
No.
You
but
are
I'm
the
just,
sum of your friends you hang out with.
no, but I'm just saying, okay, you meet this friend, okay, like you're a wealthy guy, you know, you meet Janessa at a bar, you know what I mean? She ain't, you know, I mean, she tell you straight up, I'm a bartender, dude. Like, I ain't no baller here. Like, you know, become friends. Or maybe I'm a woman, you know, maybe a wealthy woman sitting at a bar, meets Janessa, y'all become great friends, right?
I have rich friends.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like, and then later on you find out Janessa's lying about this, lying about that, taking advantage, spending the money, doing this shit, you know what I mean?
One thing about me, I'm not lying. I never lie. I get that.
I'm just saying that money does not equate to fucking happiness.
You don't know that yet. I don't know that yet. Let me get rich and then I will tell you guys. Okay? Because honestly, I think being rich, if you have the right mindset, could be really nice.
Yeah.
Imagine the vacations we could go on. Like, we could have girls' trips every other fucking month.
Yeah, more money, bigger problems for sure, because now you gotta, Okay, you want to see some big problems, Bozak? Okay, so like I remember this CEO just went on stage the other day and he was doing some conference, a room full of people, and he was like, in 18 months, the majority of people in this room won't have a job, right? Yeah, just a fucking, and this a room full of like fucking highly educated people, right? Anyway, my thing is, you see like all these coders are now getting laid off because AI is not coding, right?
Yes.
AI doing everything. You know what ChatGPT just did? Let me tell you all this before I go back to this story. Okay, so when you have a contract, right? Like, I have this dude producing Eddie Blue, right? We have to sign a contract with him.
That.
Huh?
Let me open that.
This company.
I'm going through it. Let me have that. Yeah.
Okay, but that's not gonna taste like the original. I don't even like your drinking.
Drugs are drugs.
I mean, the drugs are in there. I'm just saying, but it's the taste I care about.
Oh my God. I cannot taste the green. But it's coming out pink.
Okay, anyway. Where the fuck was I?
Sorry.
Okay, guys, this is what I'm telling you guys. Okay. Whenever you have whenever you do business, you have contracts, right? So I want this dude to produce Eddie Blue. We have to sign a contract with him to say, hey, okay, you can produce this. If, for instance, like this carbonated shit, like if that would have happened, that'll be listed in there that, hey, he has to pay for that and all this sort of shit, right? And so in the old days, Janessa, I have to go to Janessa because she's a lawyer. She have to draw up this contract, right? And then I have to show it to the dude, and we have to go back and forth. Okay. Agreeing to points in here, change this, change that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that little thing right there, I've done this before, is a couple $1,000s. You know what I mean? Depending on how long it is and how complicated it is, it could run up to a couple grand pretty easy. Okay? Because when the first time I did this, we used lawyers who specialize in marijuana, right?
Oh shit, they have those now?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
And there's one firm that kind of does all the stuff, right? So it gets crazy because I'm doing business with you,
it makes
but we're the same lawyer. Because they do weed for like pretty much everybody, right? And there was some back and forth arguing over this contract, blah, 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 blah. And I think at the end of the day, that ended up costing like $1,500 or some shit, right?
That makes sense.
Okay, because this dude had the contract who he sent to us to sign, and just going back and forth like $1,500. We ain't even end up working with him.
Oh no.
No. Okay, that just goes to show you, right?
Yeah.
Now with ChatGPT, if you have a contract, you upload it to ChatGPT, it analyzes the full contract.
See?
And it can give you like, this is green, 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 this is red. Like this piece here, this does not favor you, blah, 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 blah. This, okay.
Oh, damn.
Dude, there is no lawyer in America or on planet Earth that can analyze a contract that quickly and get back to you. Even if they were doing it for fucking free, for them to read through all that shit, they can tell you like, hit me back maybe tomorrow if they really fast, or a couple days, which is most firms will tell you, or maybe like next week, you know, because they need time to read something that thick. ChatGPT, fucking instant, all the points listed, and it tells you where you're getting fucked or not.
Yeah, but do you trust that completely? You
don't trust it completely, but I mean,
I think it's a good prequel to bring it to the lawyer. Yeah, like, can you check X, Y, and Z?
I mean, you should read over everything yourself, But let's be honest, a lot of it's in legal language that you might not understand.
You know
right?
how many times I sign papers and go, here, have them back? I don't know what the fuck I just
know,
signed.
but I'm just saying, like, do it. But you gotta understand, also, ChatGPT will only ever get better. It's never gonna get worse.
Yeah, but it's yes, I get it. It's a really cool invention. However, each time somebody uses it, it wastes water. And it's just gonna fuck the
Oh, you worry about the earth?
Yeah, ew, I know. I don't know why.
Yeah, I get that. That's another argument, homeboy. We ain't worrying about the earth
Whatever.
right now. Okay?
Either way.
All I'm telling you is that, I mean, listen, because there have been lawyers who've used ChatGPT and gotten fucked because it lists cases that never happened and shit like that. Yeah, some dude should have been caught and got fucked. But I'm saying, just analyzing this contract, especially when you read through stuff, you know, because I mean, like, if you're not a lawyer and you're reading through stuff, we look at it a different way. And you catch this piece, ChatGPT can then go in and break that down for you and explain what it fucking means. You see?
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Even as a lawyer, you're fucked, okay? Because that is fucking wild. You don't want?
I just feel like you can't put that much. It's not going to really take the lawyers away. Like,
no, it's not going to take the lawyers away, but I can tell you there going to be a lot few of them.
Yeah, well.
Because all that little side work that you was doing, do a ChatGPT doing that right
Not yet.
now.
Honestly, no one's losing their job just yet.
Yeah, they are.
No, but I'm saying, like, the lawyers and stuff is not going out of existence until, like, the people who are at 21 start.
No, they're not going out of existence. But I was telling them, my friend who works at a high-powered law firm, every year when you have the graduating class, they bring on probably about 10 new guys, right?
Yeah.
10, 15 new dudes who just graduated, right? And they'd start working, doing early case research, filing, all that sort of stuff. That number went from about 10 to 15 down to like 3.
Okay, that's a fuck.
Because they have I wouldn't say chat, something probably built on one of ChatGPT. They have a system now where they have AI analyzing these documents and sorting them out in ways that faster than the dudes would have done it. So you see how many of them missing now? So
you gotta get quicker than that.
Yeah.
You know,
anyway.
Basically, I'm not going back to school to be a lawyer if I get fired. That will not be the job career.
But this is the money thing I was telling you guys about, right? I was saying, like, so they laying off a bunch of like coders and all that sort of stuff right now, right? And some of these dudes who work at Google and Apple and all these guys, some of them making 300, 500 grand a year. Okay?
That sounds nice.
And now, yeah, but your job is done. And not just you.
Go.
Remember now, there's hundreds, thousands of them being laid off together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, you're gonna have a lot of angry, smart people, though.
So, but here's my thing. Now, we were talking about this friend thing, right? Now, remember now, you the dude who was making 500 grand a year. You know what I mean? You had all this shit, and now that just suddenly fucking ends. You ain't necessarily in that circle no more, man.
Yeah, you're right.
That circle just changed on you, because you can't even afford to hang out with them.
This is why you have to make...
Is what? Why you have to sell drugs?
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to go there. I was going to... Yeah. Pick your friends wisely.
Yeah.
Because some of them are slimy little hoes. All right?
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. You don't want no slimy little hoe in your friend group.
Yeah.
They'll just steal your international drug dealing boyfriend.
Big C. It's AI is by no stretch of the imagination perfect, but you could see the hints of it showing you that it's gonna take this job. It's gonna take this job. It's gonna be better at this.
Make your money before it takes over. That is what the point is here. Make your money, put it away, invest into something that's gonna make you money when your job gets taken from you.
Yeah, but like what though?
I don't know. I'm not that good. I'm not there yet.
But my thing is, if all of us get fired at the same fucking time.
Oh, we're gonna have a party.
Yeah, but like...
I say we start some riots.
Oh, there's gonna be some fucking riots. There's gonna be some riots.
I was talking
this shit with Trump dealing with in LA, that ain't shit.
That's nothing.
Compared to what's gonna fucking come.
Well, okay, here's my thing.
And this can happen under his administration.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because when I was a journalist during the pandemic, I think I've realized that a lot of what popped off it happened, people getting so angry and actually voicing up and rioting and doing X, Y, and Z, falling upon like George Floyd and all this. They actually had time to sit down and think about how fucked up it was that X, Y, and Z happened or how it got there.
Yeah.
So when you give the average person time to think about how fucked up the government and society is, they will end up responding and reacting. So I think we're going there again with people getting laid off. They're going to have a lot of time. You're going to see a lot more violence. And I'm here to say, stay toxic.
Bozak
Pick
is
violence when you wake the fuck
Bozak
up.
is correct. California's completely cooked. Bay Area losing tech, and Los Angeles losing Hollywood.
Okay, Hollywood is not what it was even 3 years ago. Slowly, it's just trickled. Like, places shut down all the time. No one wants to go to the clubs.
No, but they go into different states. We talk in Hollywood. The filming it doesn't happen in LA anymore. But I don't even know if they can fix that because guess what?
No, because it's so expensive to film. Why would I do that? Why would somebody spend the money when they can do half or a quarter of the cost?
No, but he isn't even talking about AI.
No, he's talking about just Hollywood and filming. You said.
Yeah, because they
I'm
shoot outside the country. They shoot in different states. They don't do it in California because California is too expensive.
And California's kind of dirty now. Dirty.
California's still my state.
I mean,
though.
I love California. I'm not moving out of California.
It's still my state. You know.
Aw, that's so sweet. I'm gonna get you a shirt that says "I love California."
Cali for life.
I'll wear my "I love hot dad" shirt, and he can wear "I love California."
California love.
Okay. You know what? Since we're in California, if you want an escape from reality, go back and watch The OC. Because it's one of the shows that predates having like texting. It's a great fucking show. Makes California look amazing.
It is amazing.
It is amazing. It's also just fucking crazy. That's all.